Hey, what's up, everybody? I figured I'd get a chance to, just, share my much anticipated review about Creed 3, which of course comes about 5 years after the events of Creed 2, and of course this would mark the overall ninth installment in the Rocky saga. But of course, this is the first one without Sylvester Stallone returning as the infamous Italian stallion Rocky, Balboa, because his character got a pretty good, send off, at the end of Creed 2, and so he doesn't appear in this one, even though he retains executive producer credit. And of course, I guess that was kind of done intentionally to kind of help Adonis's Creed character, come onto, his own legacy, and in a sense, kind of step out of Rocky's shadow, I suppose. So this time around, Adonis's character deals with an old rival named Damian Anderson, who's played by Jonathan Majors, who of course people know him from recently playing Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And of course the two of them, grew up in a group home, and of course there was like an incident in their past that caused the two of them to lose touch. But then of course, Adonis and Damian end up reconnecting. But Damian kind of wants the glory that Adonis had, and he kind of represents like maybe the path that Adonis would have taken if had he gone maybe, I guess, like maybe a doctor direction, I suppose. And of course it sets it up for of course an infamous boxing battle between Adonis and Damian's characters, which of course is a good payoff. And in terms of what I thought about Creed 3, it actually holds up pretty good. It's an overall good installment and very interesting and fun to watch. And of course, being a big fan of the Rocky movies growing up, I think it actually adds a lot to the story. And of course, this focuses on Adonis's personal life, included with his wife, Bianca, and of course his daughter Amara, who of course unfortunately inherited Bianca's deafness and wants to be a boxer like her father. And then it's like he tries to find a balance for that as well. So overall, I would have to say the third Creed installment is a pretty good installment. It gets to flesh out Adonis's character pretty well, even though yes, there's a part of me that kind of wish Rocky was in it, since it's kind of like how can you do a movie in the Rocky universe without Rocky, or like say a Scream movie without Sidney Prescott, or Halloween without Laurie Strode. But sometimes if it can be done in a clever way, it can be done right, I suppose, if that makes any particular sense. So that's that. So I would definitely say, for those I've seen of the previous Rocky movies, including the two Creed movies, then I would definitely say it's definitely worth checking out to see the next part of Adonis's journey. So that's that. So I guess I will say until the next review, which of course is the much anticipated Scream 6, but we'll see how that particular installment does without the Sidney Prescott character around. But I guess hopefully it'll prove me wrong and prove I guess that the franchise can carry on without that particular character. So that's that. Alright everyone, until then, sayonara, and I look forward to sharing more content, and of course subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you.